This segment of Delmarva Life is sponsored by Pam Price and Associates Remax Advantage Realty.
The internet is a powerful tool. It can be used to connect people, to share information, do your shopping, and pay your bills. Unfortunately, it can also be a tool to take advantage of others.
Yeah, especially on social media. Scammers prey on people who actually care for others for their own greedy financial benefit. And it's important that you understand how to avoid the ruse. Well, here to help us understand that is Pam Price. She is with Remax Advantage Realty. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
So, give us an example of how this kind of a scam works.
So what we see every day now on Facebook is these scammers who are posting pictures of like their lost grandmother or their dog, or the dog's been run over, and they want you to share it.
Okay.
So then you're sharing it, and then I would say maybe 4 or 5 days later, they edit the pictures, take that out, and put in a rental. So, and it'll say like $800, and it's a beautiful rental. And it's like, if you really use your mind and go with, if it sounds too good to be true, then you will know. But you would not believe how many are people they're sending money to these people. So my sister had commented on, they had posted about copperheads, snakes. There was this big snake post. So of course, like, that's scary to us here. We're not used to them. So what happens? It's like this major big share fest. And so like before you knew, there were like 500 shares. So then 500 people, if I saw you shared it, then I would be like, oh, that's probably legit. And that's what they're banking on. Yep.
And then make sure I understand this correctly. So they start out with something like copperheads or a lost dog or can't find my grandma or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And once it gets shared, then they replace their original post, and that's what winds up on everybody's.
Yeah, so, but they're still using what was shared all that time. So all they're doing is editing the post. And then they pop out the pictures, they change the wording, and then you have this $800 rental. And they never live here. They never live here. So you have to send a deposit, and they'll send you the keys. And that's just not how it really works.
That's not how it works.
And you should always use a professional, not use Facebook for your rentals, really.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that the laws now, you're aware of this, so I would hope that the law's aware of this. So how has the law changed when it comes to the housing market and these types of posts?
Well, it's as far as these posts, nothing has changed. We're just trying to teach them. But if you just don't share it unless you know who was the creator, it's not just who shared it last. It has to, you have to click on the creator, and that will certainly help. But you just need to understand that that's what the world has come to, and you really do have to really pay really good attention.
Don't go that direction, because there are good houses for sale.
Yes, yes.
By good people.
And there's good, if you need to do a rental through someone that you know, that's local and that you understand, because once your money goes out and through Cash App or any of those things that they're using, you will never see it, and I promise you won't get keys either. So it's just a very sad situation.
I'm really glad you explained that, because I've seen these posts and I'm like, what's the point? And now I understand why.
Yes, it took me a while. I had to investigate it myself.
There you go. Pam Price, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Yes,
Very important information.
Yeah.
All right, our next stop is the Delmarva Life Kitchen. We're loaded up with some pasta shells with something tasty.
You don't want to miss this Delmarva Life. We'll be right back.